Welcome back to our homestead. Today I'm going to talk to you about our temporary problem solving for our chickshaw that we have. We have 0 to -degree weather coming, so I wanted to go ahead and do a temporary fix for our chickshaw. Now, this isn't our planned permanent problem solving for this sort of problem with our winter housing for the chickens. But since if you followed along our other videos, we just moved in our farm and slowly but surely working on our homestead, so be sure to check the other videos out of us redoing our home. So what we're going to do is to block the north wind coming to our chickshaw. We did move it into the barn as of right now, so we do have a little bit of cracks to our nesting box here. So we're going to try to go ahead and block any wind coming in from this way. And we are using straw bales to block around the bottom. You do not want to have straw bales into the chickshaw just because it can start causing problems for them. It will start holding moisture, and moisture is never good for chickens. We're also planning on using this. This is it's like a plastic, what is that, Justin? I don't even know what that's called.
That's just like plastic roofing material.
Okay, so a plastic roofing material that we have extra of, which is going to be around the front of our coop. He's letting you all know he's here. But this is extra that we have, and we're going to put on the front of our coop so it does allow light to go through so they can see the sunshine. So we're going to cut it to fit the windows that we have on the front of our chickshaw. So the back we'll be putting just a regular tarp. I'll grab that. A regular tarp, just something cheap just to block the wind, and we'll be securing that over the back end along with the straw around the bottom. So we'll go ahead and get started with that, and we'll show you as we go. So instead of using the clear plastic roofing that I showed just a little bit ago, we decided to just use the multi-purpose plastic that you can find at your nearest hardware store to cover the openings in the front of our chickshaw. So we're going to go ahead and do that and show you, but want to let you know that we changed our mind on that and just decided on the plastic. It'll be easier for cutting and putting onto the chickshaw. So it easily cuts with just a razor knife. Just kind of be careful. I'm cutting it on a piece of equipment, which is probably not ideal, but this is what I am cutting on at the moment. If y'all can hear the freezing rain hitting the barn, that's what that is. Okay, and what I did was just hold this up and measured, just eyeballed it where I wanted it. Alright, so you want to make sure that you have a good gap here. I want to make sure I can close the door too, but make sure it covers pretty good. And we're using just a stapler just to staple it up. That should be good enough. Like I said, this is temporary, not a permanent place for them for next winter. So just enough for get the wind off of them. That's too much.
That's fine, you could just fold it over.
I'm just going to tuck this in back here to hold it because I don't want to staple that. Actually double layered it, but let's see. Alright, let's go go on to the other side. Nothing fancy, nothing expensive to block the wind from them, but it beats not having anything. Something to help them with that. Okay. Hi, baby. My first time doing this, but I recommend folding it in half and then lining it up on the other side so then it looks somewhat decent. It's easier to staple because this side's kind of all hodgepodge because I didn't realize I should have folded it first. Okay, so there we go. And let's talk about the back. Okay, so we went ahead and done the back. Here's the tarp. We have this metal bar here that actually goes to the front to help us move the chickshaw. This is holding the top part, and then we have the straw with another piece of wood, strap wood, that we have to block this from hitting the back part, which we're going to go ahead and put more straw around and secure the bottom from any airflow to come up. Well, except for the front part, but the sides and the back should be covered with hay. Or straw, sorry. Oh, let me show you our water also. So the winter, for right now, we're just letting our chickens run through the barn. They are free-range pasture chickens, and we do have a heated water bowl that we're going to plug in. So it's full of water. You can find these on Amazon. I'll go ahead and leave a link in the description below. So you can take that and plug it in and keep their water warm. We're getting freezing rain now, so I need to go ahead and plug that in. So hopefully this idea or tips helped you with your chickshaw or your static coop or any other mobile coop that you may have. The wind is crucial to be blocked from the chickens. You want to make sure your coop is draft free at all costs. But you also want to make sure you have good airflow so that the moisture in the coop can rise and escape, because moisture can be deadly to chickens. So make sure you do that as well. If you do deep bedding, that's also another option to help your chickens stay warm also. If you have any other questions or any other tips, please comment below. And if you like this video and want more tips and tricks, please be sure to like it and also hit the subscribe button. Thanks again for joining us here at our homestead.